Starbucks workers going on strike and threatening to expand the walkout as drivers with the Teamsters Union are picketing outside Amazon facilities. What do the workers want, and will these strikes interfere with the holidays?
Tonight, just days before Christmas, thousands of workers at some of the nation's largest companies going on strike.
No contract, no coffee.
Starbucks baristas here in Los Angeles, as well as Chicago and Seattle, where the company is headquartered, kicking off a 5-day strike today, demanding better pay and benefits. Starbucks says the demands are, quote, unsustainable. And it's day 2 of the strike involving delivery workers. Amazon says it has 800,000 operations employees and disputes the Teamsters' claim that 10,000 people have walked off their job. And Amazon says most of those protesting aren't Amazon employees, insisting the strike is having no effect on deliveries. And when I'm told we could see multiple rounds of these strikes in the coming months. And just moments ago, the Teamsters Union announcing that workers from a facility in Staten Island are now joining this nationwide strike.
We're Amazon workers with Amazon Labor Union, KCBG, Amazon's largest air hub in the world. And we stand with Starbucks workers that are taking strike action this week.
The Amazon Labor Union stands in solidarity with Starbucks workers across the nation and across the globe who are striking today for 30% increased wage immediately with a cost of living increase and 100% employer paid health care. As we fight for $30 an hour starting wage at our facility with 180 hours of PTO, on-site childcare and translation services, and representation at disciplinary meetings.
Amazon and Starbucks are some of the most viciously anti-union companies in the world. We've faced endless intimidation and harassment from management, and Starbucks workers deserve to have a strong contract and real protections on the job.
We stand in solidarity with the Starbucks Workers Union. Stay in the fight.
News update. Amazon workers and Starbucks baristas, both groups of employees, go on strike. Both groups are looking for their first union contracts. They go on strike just before the holidays and the most inconvenient time for customers.
I just heard that Amazon drivers and Starbucks workers are on strike. They're on strike. I guess these are people that want to be unionized and they're not being recognized by those companies as unionized employees. So that's why they're on strike. And I think that people who work for Starbucks have been trying to be a union for many, many years. And obviously they're doing it now because right now is the highest economic earning time for companies like that. People want to have their pumpkin spice latte or their special winter Christmas drinks and stuff, and people are ordering stuff online through Amazon right now all over the place because of the holidays. And so that's why they're striking right now. And it's just kind of shocking because everybody's on strike. Everybody's on strike right now. And so I think people are getting sick and tired of it. I literally sat there and I thought, do I need Starbucks? Do I need Amazon? Can't I just get it from somewhere else like Walmart or Shein or, one of those at eBay? You don't have to use Amazon.com to get your gifts, your Christmas gifts and stuff. You could just go to a regular store. It's inconvenient. And with Starbucks, I literally thought, I love Starbucks so bad. But do I really need overpriced coffee? That's why I don't think that people are going to have a lot of sympathy for those workers, just because, yeah, it's a legitimate reason to strike, but nobody really is going to care that much because you don't need coffee. It's not an essential for you to live. You don't need to pay, this is not like Second Cup or one of those Tim Hortons or something like that where the coffee is $2 or $3. This is somewhere where people are paying $5, $7, $8 for their coffee. And it's just coffee with cream in it and sugar and some flavoring, and that's all. So, yeah, as much as I love Starbucks, this is just not going to stop me from just going to the grocery store and buying the Starbucks and brewing it at home. What do you think about this situation? Do you think they should be on strike, or are you even caring that they're on strike? Leave a comment.
So we got Amazon workers on strike and even Starbucks baristas on strike as well. How do you think the stock market is going to end closing out 2024?
All right, man, this is so man. I'm telling y'all yesterday about Amazon going on strike. Yeah, y'all need to follow me more. Now, the thing about it is, these are not the direct employees. And these are not the truck drivers. These are the third-party contractors. that Amazon sub out, because Amazon sub out a lot of people. And this they second day marching. And it's in 4 states. Second day, yeah, California, Georgia, and along the East Coast. Yeah. I'm tell you something else. Starbucks just struck this morning. Strike. Starbucks. They say they want better pay and they won't help. Now this is Los Angeles, Chicago, and Seattle. They on strike. Good perfect time to do it. And I'll tell y'all this yesterday. People gonna lose their mind. They ain't getting no Starbucks. We got a bunch of them around here in Tallahassee, man. That sucker be deep with people. I'm talking about be deep. I'm serious. Look like a club. People pulling in like a damn club, man. But y'all need to follow me. I told y'all that the Starbucks was thinking about going on strike yesterday. Well, they went on strike this morning. I think they're going to get what they want. They want better pay and they want help. I think they're going to get what they want. Because people love Starbucks. I don't go there. I don't drink that crap. I ain't going to pay no $12 for a cup of coffee. When I go to a damn Pilot or Speedway and get it free. I'm just saying, I'm looking at $12 for free. Y'all do the math. But yeah, Sir was right. Again, 97.75% always right. That's me now. The other quarter and third, no. I do drop the ball. But yeah, man, they on strike, man. Let's do this, man. So for their YouTube, man. Y'all go to my YouTube channel, man, and push like, man. Go to my TikTok channel and put like, help my brother out. Please. Yeah. And Thread and X. But yeah, they on strike, man. Y'all get ready. And this right for Christmas too. Now Amazon CEO said this not going to affect their gifts or shipping at all. Because it's not the employees, it's the contractors, the third party who's striking. Not Amazon employees, not the truck driver employees. I want to get that out the way. I don't want to give y'all no disinformation. All right, makes sense. Hey, man. Hey, I just thought some of y'all need to know. Sir Network.
We have 2 strikes going on. 2 different labor unions are on strike, and here's how you and I can be in solidarity with them. Starbucks union has authorized a strike. They are not getting the fair wages that they deserve, and they are asking the public to boycott Starbucks in solidarity with them. Don't go to Starbucks or you're a scab. The strike is scheduled to go through this holiday week, but we await updates from Starbucks Workers Unite. Number 2, Amazon drivers and delivery workers are also on strike. They have not asked for us to boycott Amazon. You can continue using Amazon as you do, but don't take a job as an Amazon driver or delivery worker until this strike is over. Personally, I don't use Amazon because I don't want to fatten the pockets of the billionaire, but I'm still in solidarity with these workers who deserve a living wage, which is part of why I hate billionaires. Anyway, the reason we boycott Starbucks but not Amazon is because that is the labor leader's tactic. Amazon delivery workers want the flow of packages during the holidays to be as intense as ever, so when you don't get your packages on time for the holidays, they can say, well, blame it on the corporate greed because they didn't give us a living wage and now the company's suffering, which is really smart. If the demand for Amazon services remains the same from us as consumers, then these workers can prove at the negotiating table that their labor is valuable and it should be compensated and protected as such. Starbucks union's taking a different tactic, asking the public to participate and boycott in solidarity with the workers so that the company feels that public pressure. Boycotting Starbucks has been very popular this year, and it has worked. I am personally in a union, so of course I'm in solidarity with these workers, and I want you to be too. Boycott Starbucks, support the Amazon delivery workers, don't cross the picket line. I love you. Bye!
CEO of Starbucks makes $57,000 an hour. Meanwhile, the workers at Starbucks barely get by. So many corporations have been undermining and disrespecting workers, and it is time that they stand up and fight against it. We have had enough. Across the country, working people are fed up with CEOs and corporations working us to death so they can continue to get richer. This is why Starbucks baristas are on strike, demanding fair wages and an end to all unfair labor practices. Amazon workers are on strike too, because it is time for the working class to stand up to all these rich CEOs making money off their labor. We have had enough. The time for change is now. Please don't cross the picket line and add your name to this petition right there. Show solidarity with the working class. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Sarah Sproul, a Starbucks Workers United member from Missouri, and I voted yes on the strike vote because I'm tired of feeling like I'm constantly drowning at work without any help from my managers. I'm ready. Are you?
Your holiday beverage is not more important than a picket line. Workers are now striking in 10 cities, including Los Angeles, Chicago, Seattle, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Columbus, Ohio, Denver, and Pittsburgh. And the strike could hit hundreds of stores by Christmas Eve. And this goes without saying, but if you see a picket line, don't cross it.
Hey, so just a reminder, Starbucks workers are asking us to boycott Starbucks until after Christmas Eve. And they're asking us to do this in favor of their unfair labor practices strike, which started on the 20th and has spread to over a dozen cities so far. Why are they striking? Mainly because the company's financial offer is insultingly low. Like, we're talking 34-cent increases for people that have been there over a decade, as well as the hundreds of outstanding unfair labor practice charges.
You know what the internet taught me yesterday? The internet taught me that apparently Starbucks is on strike. I can keep up with a lot of things, right? I really do my best to keep up with the news, but this wasn't something that was on my radar. My bad. I knew about the Amazon strike. I knew that Starbucks was unionizing all over the country. I didn't know there was a strike. I don't fucking go there often enough to know or care. You see, I stop into Starbucks maybe twice a year. And for everybody that left a comment yesterday about that, y'all should know. If you have been here a while, should know I'm a Dunkin' girl. Every single day, right? I get my happy ass out of bed and get ready for the day. And then I go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a coffee. The impromptu afternoon frappuccino from the fucking place I'm supposed to be boycotting that I had no idea about. It's like a once in a year thing. It was a treat to get me through the chaos I knew I was stepping into. And just because that TikTok yesterday wasn't enough, let me tell you about the next part of the story. Because that I filmed before I went to the Best Buy. It got better once I got there. So I pick up my nephew who lives with my parents and we go to Best Buy, right? My mom put in her order. It had been like an hour or two. Should have been ready. We get there and I have to go get a connector, right? I need to be able to put my use my two monitors. The technology I have ain't working. It's only letting me use one. I need to fix. So I go to get my little technology connector thing. And he gets in line for her computer, right? So I check out, go to the front of the store where the pickup is. He's talking to the guy, comes over to me and he's like, "It's not ready." "What? You have a bag in your hands. Where's the rest of it? Why are they going to give you part of the order?" "It's not ready yet." The computers go by serial numbers, right? They only picked part of the order yet. Other half of the order, it's not ready yet. I then had to wait. The best part of the whole thing, though, the notification, right, for that to be ready was going to my mom's email, which was only accessible from her broken computer that nobody could get into. And then it took 6 hours, my dad coming home from work and me on the phone, to get them into her email on the new computer. Happy holidays. Everybody was wondering why I was mad. I wasn't mad. I wasn't angry. It was a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard, my guys. I'm just fucking exhausted. I feel like Clark Griswold. I understand from deep in my soul his fucking meltdown at the end of that movie. And I leave to go to Philadelphia in 2 days.
Starbucks Workers United Baristas have begun escalating the ULP strikes.
Shut it down!
You might be thinking, why are they protesting?
The company, Starbucks, claims that our proposals are outrageous. We know that at a bargaining table, both sides have to make movement towards the middle. Starbucks has no qualms about paying their new CEO $111 million package, plus put a private jet to his use so he can make weekly staff meetings up north. You can look, we can't get into details about the actual stuff that goes at the table, but if you look at what the company gave all its baristas this year, it was 2%. That doesn't even cover inflation. So what workers are fighting for today is something that, respects and recognizes their hard work and so that they can technically make a living. That's all people are asking for.
My name is Naomi. I am a shift supervisor at Starbucks, and I am out on the picket line because when my store organized 2 years ago, I couldn't have imagined that the company would still be stalling against good faith bargaining, and I'm ready for real change.
Starbucks CEO makes 10,000 times the median wages of his workers and $57,000 an hour, according to some estimates.
The union successfully shut down the store for today, and we hope you support them.